So I'm sitting here. I've had this news for a couple of days now. It's been a while. Probably had about a week now. But a girl named Quinta Brunson, and this is all allegedly, but she wins Emmy for best comedy series. I mean, leading I guess leading actress in a comedy series. I think she's the first black woman to win it in like 40 years, 40 some years. I think it's at least 40 years. Um, And it's kind of odd because I didn't know anything about it because it popped up and I seen Oprah interviewing someone. And until just now, I thought she was someone who was in the color purple. So I'm like, okay, they had someone who win in the color purple get an award. Um, I didn't know they would pass an award out that fast for the color purple. So, just I'm not really in tune with all that. But when I looked into it, I'm like, oh, so this is a newer show that's been out since like 2021. I've seen the TV show before, but I haven't really got into it, like been able to catch it. Um, but from what I've seen, it's like one of those The Office kind of TV shows. It's not like Martin or something like that. But and when I thought about it, I was like, in 40 years, the first black woman to win a black actress to win a Emmy, and then I'm thinking about all the black actresses that I grew up watching. I'm thinking for all the TV shows, really, I start thinking of like Martin and just all kind of TV shows. Good, not good times, but you just the newer ones. You know what I'm saying? Living Singles, whatever. Um, and none of those women won anything. And for this show that I haven't even heard much about, I was asking around today, like, have anybody heard of this show? Nobody heard of this show. And this girl won an Emmy already? And she's only like 34. And you got to think about it. People like Taraji is like 49, 50. And so, in my mind, I'm thinking, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, what has been going on the past 40 years to the point where she's the first one to actually be put in the position to actually win a Emmy for a black uh, female actress? I just don't understand that. The first, and then the shady part about it that looks crazy is you got Oprah interviewing her immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially around the time where Taraji is speaking out. In my mind, even though Empire could have been like a drama or whatever, but I feel like uh you could have had a few actors come from different TV shows like Empire or whatever, get an Emmy for certain stuff like that. But I don't know, just far as a comedy series, maybe. But it just looks kind of weird to me right now because she came out of nowhere as far as with this because Oprah interviewed her pretty fast. And I would think to do this around the time that you have Color Purple out, you kind of want to advertise that as much as you can. But she's not really advertising it. She's kind of in a position now where she's just kind of, I guess, interviewing people. Because Taraji, she didn't really get anything. She got nominated for the same TV show, the Abbott Elementary thing, when she played a mom. She was actually a nominee for it, but it was for a guest actress. But for a leading actress in Empire, she didn't win. So do y'all know that so so Taraji, she was nominated for an Emmy in 2015 or 2016 and didn't win. But this girl, she wins in one of her first TV shows she done played in for the first time since when? Since what, the 70s, 80s, in 40 years? Yeah, Oprah throwing shade towards Taraji. That's messed up. I don't care what nobody say. She throwing shade towards her. She definitely throwing shade. Why are you interviewing this girl right now? And y'all got this movie that just dropped. Yeah, I think this shade, bro. I think this is shade. Wow. Mm. I thought this was for something else. And this ain't nothing, no hate on the girl. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she got the opportunity. You know, she doing a good job in what she doing. But I'm just talking about overall the look of it. It's like Oprah can't wait till this movie got out the way, and then could have handled this. She acting like this interview. She gonna be like, "What, the interview already been done?" Nah. You could have waited on this. And this is the type of stuff I've been seeing. Monique be talking about. She be throwing shade. Taraji already saying that you ain't helping. Then when the media asks her the questions, like, "Oh, she trying to really take up for you." She really could go in like, "Man, Oprah ain't doing nothing. She was late. Yeah, she helped, but she was late. She wasn't really trying to help nothing anyway. So ain't nobody trying to hear it. She was late the whole time." But to do this interview with this girl, nah. Nah, you just interviewed everybody from The Color Purple. Then you turn around and do this. You know that ain't right. I tell you. She know it ain't right, but she still gonna try to go do it. Still gonna try to go do it. I tell you, some people, they just never learn. But I just feel like now, this basically gonna show how everything goes. Oprah always do little tactics. Then I see her, she had Gayle King asking her questions about Taraji. Like, what you doing all that for when she ain't even around? There's a reason why Taraji went around. She like, oh, Oprah ain't doing right. That's why. She is not doing right. Then you got this girl interviewing her when y'all know Taraji supposed to get an Emmy for that cookie role. 2015 and 16. It wasn't nothing else on TV nobody else wanted to watch. Tyler Perry went dropping a whole bunch of movies, TV shows like Sisters and everything on TV then. So they ain't had nothing to watch. She did all that work, didn't get no award. But this girl right here, she get an award for this Abbott Elementary show. Same show that Taraji was in. That's crazy. That's a lot of shade getting thrown. A lot of shade getting thrown. Y'all gotta understand that. She getting attacked. You interviewing her. Then Taraji was in the TV show as a guest. She get nominated for an Emmy. Don't win that. And the girl win her Emmy. And Taraji got to sit there and look at her win her Emmy. Then Oprah, right after Taraji sit there and watch the girl win her Emmy, give her speech, and tell everybody how hard she worked. And Taraji got to sit there and be the older lady who lost again. Got to hold it in, halfway embarrassed, because I would, because they sitting there robbing me. And then if I don't show up, everybody gonna act like I'm hard to work with, like they say about Monique. Man, that's embarrassing, man. For real. For real. They just doing people any kind of way. But for Oprah to do that interview like that goes to show right there. Her attitude will never change. Never. Never. Why you even involve that girl in that? Her attitude will never change. It's all good though. People see now. We try to take up for her. Staying on code. It only lasts so long when you doing wrong. You can't be on code with that. She doing too much. You interviewing this girl knowing that Taraji deserves an Emmy. And Oprah ain't no good actor like that. Not the man, come on. I'm an actress. Man, come on. Not to be doing all this. No, she ain't in that position. She don't deserve none of that. And for that interview, that's just bad timing right there. And then they trying to blame Taraji speaking out on the bad ratings, and they trying to get her to take everything back and say better, and it just all kind of bad going on. I see it now though, but I'm gonna speak more on it later on. But the way they doing her, it's just getting out of hand right now. But I see the shade that Oprah throwing. You gonna try to do all that with Taraji, and she still on the press and doing everything that Monique was telling them last time that they weren't trying to pay her for. Monique like, yeah, y'all ain't paying me for this premiere and stuff like that. Then she out there helping Gab Sidibe put makeup on. They can't even afford to put makeup on for her. It's just sad. But it exposes a lot though. But I just wonder what people think about this interview, man. Do y'all see what I see? I see a lot of shade. I definitely see some shade. But that's all I got though.